time to roll up, roll up, roll up. Alright, y'all, we're back. We're back. I think in the last episode I gave like a sort of summary on what my or no, it wasn't even a summary, but like I just started spewing out all my thoughts. So today I'm gonna recap. Basically, I'm gonna like go through everything that I think happened, and we're gonna see how close it is. I don't even know. In the last episode, I did this too, but I kind of polished up what I thought happened, and so I want to say that instead. I might just delete that part in the last episode, and just keep this. But also, like I want to keep it in just so that I don't know. You can see how my thought process has progressed. Okay. Anyways, first, Hiyoko's death. Okay. I'm gonna go through Hiyoko's death because I think that she died first. So Hiyoko was told by Sonia about the mirror in the music venue so that she could fix her kimono, right? And then she got killed in the venue. What I was debating on was whether she got killed in the storage room or if she got killed on the stage, just because in the storage room, that's where the mirror was. That's where she would have been. And there is a ladder in there, which could have been why there was blood on the ladder. It's like if she got killed in the storage room, then blood would have splattered, right? But there was a blood stain on the stage, which was really throwing me off because why would there be a blood stain on the stage if she got killed in the storage room? And she got slit through the throat, which means there would have been a lot of blood coming out, hence why they like wrapped tape around her neck. So just based on the blood stain, I was more inclined to lean towards the latter option, which was, she got killed on the stage. The only thing is I don't understand why she would have been on the stage. Like why would she have been there? One idea, Ibuki could have died before her. But why would she go closer to the body? Like, logically. Why? Based on her past trauma experience with Mahiru's death, right, she would probably run away. I'm assuming she'd run away. So I don't think it's because Ibuki's body was there. Another idea could be that maybe she just got curious. There was something on the stage. She went to check it out. Boom, shanked. But again, no idea. I'm unsure about the exact location of where she got killed. Leaning towards the stage, but that's just because of the blood stain. Not too sure. Then, I don't know, maybe to hide, if she got killed on the stage, then there would have been blood on the pole and blood on, and then if the ladder, the setup was already there, then maybe that's why she went on the stage to go check it out. She was probably like, what the fuck, why is there a ladder and a rope here? Maybe she saw that, that's why she went on the stage. Get shanked, blood on the wall, blood on the floor, blood on the ladder. Then, to hide the blood, that was, oh my god. To cover up, they tried to clean the floor. That didn't work. I mean, they did their best, but there was still bloodstains on the floor. Then, why would they forget to clean the ladder? I don't know what that was about. Then, for the wallpaper, this is what I think happened with the wallpaper. I think that if she was killed in the storage, then blood got on the wallpaper. If she got killed on the stage, blood got on the wallpaper. Regardless, there's blood on the wallpaper. Because there was 2 sets of them. They had a spare in the storage stage. She gets killed on the stage, blood on the pole, and then to cover the blood on the pole, they suspended Hiyoko's body onto it with tape. I can't think of any other reason why they would go out of their way to do that. So yeah, they suspended her body. I mean, it could have also been the thing that Nagito was saying about like trying to stop the blood, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Maybe Kyoko ran into Ibuki trying to kill herself by on somebody's orders, obviously, and went on the stage to try to stop her. So the killer was forced to shank Kyoko on the stage. Maybe. That's an idea. Okay, anyways, let's get into Ibuki's death. Ibuki was suffering from the despair disease and was very gullible. Someone probably took advantage of that and then got Ibuki to go to the music venue. The question that I have is, where did the murderer broadcast from? Because in that video, it was kind of unclear as to where they were. Because all you could see was the black curtain and then like the candle. Like, I feel like if you were to have recorded that in the music venue, the speakers should have been in it, but also the candlelight limited the field of view, so I can understand why it wouldn't have showed up. But then again, why go through all of that trouble to get a black curtain? Why go through all the trouble to get a black curtain, set it up, and use a candle, if not to, like, hide either an identity, location, or some sort of clue? And I mean, they're definitely trying to hide the identity of the person that was climbing up on the ladder in the broadcast because they used the bag. Which is why I don't think Ibuki was the one who was in the broadcast, which is also why I was questioning where the broadcast actually happened. Because I was thinking it could have either happened in the music venue or at the hospital. The music venue would have been the easiest because then all the equipment, like all the candles, the rope, the ladder, like everything was there. But also it could have been in the hospital, and the reason why I'm saying that is because of that black curtain. You know when Chiaki pulled that prank on us and made the room completely dark? They could have done that in there and just used the candle to limit the field of view. But the thing is, I just don't know how they would have moved all the equipment from there into the music venue so fast, because Hajime immediately went to the music venue, so there's no way they would have beaten us there to put all the evidence in there, unless there were two of each one. So like if they had like two candles, there were two ladders, there was a missing ladder. This is why I thought that this is another reason why I thought the broadcast happened somewhere else, was because there's two ladders and we only saw one while we were investigating. Where the fuck did the other ladder go? So it could have happened somewhere else. And then maybe, as for the surveillance camera, maybe they just like destroyed a random one and put it in the music venue. Earlier, beforehand. But again, speculation. This was a question that I had, was where did the murder or broadcast from? There would be an advantage to broadcasting from somewhere else, because then you would like have it would throw off the time frame. Like it would give you an alibi, I guess. Right? And another reason why, I mean, I guess more importantly, rather than giving you an alibi, it would make it look like a suicide. Like someone would have witnessed that it was a suicide. But if that was like the main goal, I feel like it was pretty apparent when they walked in that it was a suicide. I guess just to like double down, to make sure that they knew it was a suicide. I think the purpose of the broadcast, I don't know. They either couldn't get Ibuki to kill herself, so they had to stage it to look like it was one, or again, to throw off the time of death. Those are the two ideas that I have for the purpose of the broadcast. One of them. I'm pretty sure it's one of them. That's got to be right, but one thing I wasn't sure of was why there was blood on her shoes, though. Did she walk through the blood puddle from Hiyoko? That was also why I thought that Ibuki died after Hiyoko, was because there was blood on her shoes, meaning that Hiyoko was probably already dead. Unless the killer, like, took off their fucking shoes and just threw it on Ibuki, but I don't know why they would do that. And to make it look like Ibuki died first, they staged an imitation murder. They broadcasted to someone so that they could find Ibuki's body first. Oh, that's right. I forgot that I wrote that. Another idea for the purpose of the broadcast. They did it so that they would find Ibuki's body first. And then they hid Hiyoko's body. I think that Hiyoko's body was tied up from the start. And then Hajime just didn't see it at first. I think that, like, they had hit it with the spare wallpaper that had the rip in it. I think they had it, like, somehow hung up on that pole. And then when they went back in to take it down, they ripped off, like, a corner of it. Which is why there was, like, that piece that was at the top of the lights. And then they just hurried up and rolled it back up and put it in the storage. I don't know how they got out the second time. It is possible that they glued the door shut with that substance, that green substance. And the drumstick was either there on the side, the broken drumstick was either on the side to make it look like it was something else. To make it look like that's what blocked the door. Or they had done, like, some sort of strategy to get the drumstick to fall into that spot, that, like, area in the door handles to get it to hold it shut. And then the heat. At some point, the killer changed the AC temperature in the room to make it hot. The reason for that being to either hide the time of death of the bodies, again, to make it look like Ibuki died before Hiyoko, and to hide the fact that Hiyoko had died before her. It could have also been to make that thing in the door melt. Because Chiaki said it used to be solid, but then it turned into a liquid. The thing is, she said it tasted like a workshop or something. I don't know, but she spat it out because it was gross. But it was something solid before. I just, like, if I knew what it was, maybe it would help me, but I have no clue what that green thing is. Like, anyways, that's basically what I think happened. But we'll see. We're gonna run this trial. We're gonna finish this trial, this episode, hopefully. And we'll see. Hold on, let me roll up. It's time to roll up, roll up, roll up. Roar. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. That's right, Hajime. Lock in, twin. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, Hajime, you have nothing to stress about. You got me on your shoulder, bro. The elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place.
My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, two people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Hey! Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother?
That's...
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin.
Yahoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content.
And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyota, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Sayanji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake, for our friends' sake, for Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Let's fucking go! I'm so hyped, oh my god!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I'm gonna turn the volume up.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up! The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Ah, shit.
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease.
Okay.
The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from the symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I'm sorry, I really like him.
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse me.
Oh, you know what? Fuyuhiko's really starting to grow on me. Like, really.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime said is true?
Nagito, you son of a bitch! You fucking bitch! Don't make me hate you right now, motherfucker. Listen. As much shit as I talk about Hajime, this is my boy. Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
Okay,
Come
bitch.
on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Oh, well, you know what? He already knows that I'm not. He's just... Okay, rage baiter. It's just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Okay, well, listen, it's okay. You have proof. Relax, bro. Relax. He just... Yeah, give me that.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
No, that's wrong!
Yeah, bitch. Eat my
I'm not
bullet.
the killer! I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
See, this motherfucker is such a rage baiter, bro.
Huh?
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness
I
testimony,
was thinking that that's what
I
he
thought
was
we should
doing.
solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important, especially since this isn't a game.
True.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide. Ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone, so all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
Ooh.
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
I see. He thinks that they're... That's not like a terrible idea.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like... You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was
Wait,
hiding
what?
inside...
What just happened? Huh? Did Monokuma just say me too? When I said Nekomaru was a spy, I was joking 50%.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Hugo obviously thinks so, but is that really it?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
Oh, I think it was that
It
one.
seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor, and
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
you can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together, and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had...
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Oh, okay. I think it was the first one.
By locking the door from the inside,
No, that's wrong.
There you go.
Hold on a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
from the outside. How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. That semi-transparent glob was probably... It's one of these. Gum? It was gum. Oh, fuck, it was a gum. It was gummy? A gummy? Glue?
I see! That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I didn't know it was a solid. What did she say it was
I
solid?
believe it is
Oh,
not
like
something one
stick
typically
glue?
eats.
Like,
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
okay, well, at least now we know what that green thing was. I didn't know.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
That was in my notebook.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Yup. Earlier.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Yup.
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I have proof.
Nagi Talk. Let him cook.
That scrap of paper, is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's
It
right,
is.
but just what is this scrap anyway?
That scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Now I should be able to figure out what it is. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay, whew.
I got it!
I'm locked.
That scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the
Yes,
storage room?
sir.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
Yes,
And what's wrong
ma'am.
with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
It
A
does.
mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Bro has such low self-esteem, but he's smarter than everybody in this fucking room. That scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden disappearance of Hiyoko's body? Yes. If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Don't worry, bro. I'm about to throw you a lob. Don't even worry. Alright, let's give this a try. Hajime, all you gotta do is slam that shit. Wait, how do I play this one again? No. There you go. Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? It was hidden. Go. Dun 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 dun. Okay. What did the killer... The wallpaper. Alright, one more. Okay, there you go. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They covered the pillar.
It's all coming together.
Let's fucking go.
I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The
Yo,
baton
let
lighting
me
forms a
fucking
perfect circle
cook.
around the pillar.
Hold
So
on,
using
okay.
it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
I knew it! There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason this killer imitated 2 victims in that movie, I should be able to explain that now.
I see! The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you...
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed.
Mm-hmm.
That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Yes, that was my logic too.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyways, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something? Were there even any
fuck.
footprints at the crime scene? On something?
There you go.
I agree with that. Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something.
Yup.
That something was blood.
Blood.
There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko
Yup,
was mortally
that was
wounded.
my logic too.
Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
There you go, Hajime.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye. Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure?
Okay,
If
wait,
I
this
showed
is the
you how
mode that I
serious am,
fucking suck
this
at.
world
Hold
might be
on.
destroyed, You're so frightened you can't. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Okay.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to he? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut
There you
through
go.
those words.
I'm locked. I'm fucking locked.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do.
What?
If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
Hello, we did this
When
investigation
the killer
together,
tried to hide
Gundam.
Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it. And the killer probably didn't even realize it.
Yep.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Mm-hmm.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far. Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact. So the killer probably did not know it either.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
Yep, there you
It
go.
appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Alright, what are you about to ask? Let him cook.
Again? Didn't
I'm
something like
listening.
this happen last time too?
I'm listening.
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me? Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember?
Yeah,
That
but
means
she would have been
anything can
covered
happen.
with blood.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the
Yeah.
killer had to be alive at that time.
Yep, that too.
Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
How?
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself. Remember?
Yeah,
There's
that
no
is no-
fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
Ooh, he's locked in. He's so.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my
Alright,
mind.
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, just what was that video Hajime saw?
Perfect. I'm so glad you brought that up because I have theories about that, King. Huh? Hajime, shut your bitch ass up and let shh, 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 shh. Let Master speak.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
That was my thought at first.
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Okay. One thing that I think that I forgot to mention when I was recapping in this episode was that another reason why I thought the one in the broadcast wasn't Ibuki was because why would they turn off the lights right before she actually hanged herself? Like, why would the lights go out? You know what I mean? Like, they would have just shown the whole thing. So that was another reason why I didn't think it was Ibuki. Anyways, that was that.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
Going back to where I think the person was filming it from, I'm not sure I understand the purpose of having a black curtain. Was it to make the room completely dark so they wouldn't accidentally see Hiyoko? But like, I don't even think the camera would reach that far since it didn't even get the speakers in it. Or they could have narrowed the field of view by just using a candlelight. But then how would they have also gotten the candlelight to go out? Okay, anyways.
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall
Yes.
issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Okay. If it occurred there, then it couldn't have been if they just filmed it in the music venue. Okay, let's just scratch my whole hospital idea. They film it in the music venue. Then it would have to be who? Sonia, Fuyuhiko, Kazuichi. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I get. Well, I saw Gundam like after that, so. Oh fuck! Wait, what were these accounts?
Others.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Nobody has an alibi. Nikon? Okay, we're gonna try
We
it.
can exclude the sick. And what about
Right before I was totally sleeping in my motel.
I think everyone at the motel was.
if nobody has an alibi, then
There you go.
No,
Oh my
that's
god, I
wrong.
can't believe I actually got it right. Wow. I'm surprised. I'm shocked.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
Yeah,
We even woke up together that morning.
we did.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Okay.
Too
No!
much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
Yes.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
If the recording happened in the music venue, yes. I'm still sticking on to that point. I'm holding on to that shit. I don't know.
Committing an imitation murder? Is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much. That's how I feel.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Okay, let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. I also think that they had a different reason. I don't think that they were trying to imitate it. I think that they were forced to imitate it. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? Oh, we're at halftime? The reason the killer did an imitation murder is the reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right.
Mm-hmm.
It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though we're calling it an imitation,
Mm-hmm.
the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I felt uncomfortable about too.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Mm-hmm.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Uh-huh. Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Yup.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
Yes.
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music venue, if that's the key to all this. I need to find out no matter the cost. Hajime, you know why. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Oh, I might have to pick one up then, I guess.
There's no way we'd know that.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Oh no, it's not that.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe.
She went of her own free will.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
Oh shoot, sorry. I did not mean to click that one. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna shoot the motel room key. Hold on.
Why did Hyoko? She went of her own free will.
Yep.
I agree with that.
Yep.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
Mm-hmm.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
Yep.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
Yep.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose. Are you saying my gut was wrong? This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Alright. Oh my god, I hate this sword one. Oh, I don't even know what I'm supposed
Hyoko
to...
was locked inside her room, right? The killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all. Kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Allow me
Okay.
to cut through
Oh my
those
god.
ropes.
I suck at that
The
mode.
reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear
Right. Okay, yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
Wear her kimono?
it. Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Nope.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat.
You
Or better
you
yet, make her
nasty
do a little
ass.
something, something.
You're gross. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have
That's
quite
true,
the
actually.
fashion
How
sense.
would they
Do you want me to
know?
incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Huh? What do you mean for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is... it was an
Yeah.
unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
Yup.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
Bro, she got unlucky twice is crazy.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki.
Yup.
The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
What did I even end up saying about that? Oh, I wasn't sure why they killed Kyoko. Is that what I said? Or did I say that it was because she saw something she shouldn't have seen? Okay.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Ooh. My ship is talking to each other.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
Yes.
So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about
Yeah.
that a while ago.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Jesus Christ.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all around the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. There's no footprints on the ladder. Is that what you're about to tell me right now? That she's not the one who climbed up on that ladder because there's no footprints on it? Okay. Let's see where this goes. Let's see. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the...
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Do you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komaeda, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate. Obviously, bro. Obviously.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
You're suspicious as fuck, Mikan.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
Guys, if I got this right, I swear to God.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me. Yes, Hajime, so lock in, but don't even worry because I'm right here. I'm right here for you. Trust me. Okay? Now hold on. Once I figure out where the murderer filmed this shit, it's wraps. Okay? Once I figure that shit out, I just have to think about this, right? Did they film it in the hospital or in the music venue? The only possible way they would have been able to film in that hospital is if they had 2 of everything. 2 curtains, 2 step ladders, 2 candles. But if they had filmed it in the hospital, how would they have turned off the candle, like blown out the candle and made the video stop? I'm gonna set aside the fact that there were 2 ladders in the storage room. I've been holding on to that a little bit too tightly. Maybe I was supposed to ignore that. If this occurred at the music venue, what they're gonna ask me right now is, who did I see stepping up that ladder? They had a bag over their head, so we don't know who it was. The candle. Why would they have the candle? To make it harder to see. But why? Why would you need a black curtain? What's the point of having the black curtain? To limit the view? Field of view? But I just don't wonder, like, that just, like, doesn't make sense. Like, it, I guess? Am I thinking too much about it?
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Okay,
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Oh, fuck. It's either the blood or the curtains.
Here!
It's the blood. Oh.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder.
Mm-hmm.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Stop. Stop.
There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those 2 stepladders were completely different.
Stop! Wait!
Wait, are you saying there were 2 step ladders?
Gang! Holy fuck! I literally... Okay. Yeah.
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Yup.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you 2 talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something. Yo, what the fuck? Hold on. Whoa, 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 pause. That's a big ass word. Oh my god. I just played through the entire trial without recording. I forgot to unpause it.
Again,
Alright, kill me now.
unreasonable
Kill me right fucking
situation.
now. We're running it back. I'm gonna skip through this part and then get back to where we were before. I hate everything in life. And I don't know why the fuck I have cat ears now and I don't know how to get rid of them, so... I fucking hate it here. Bro, I'm learning how to play these games. I'm getting better at them. Finally.
That's right. Besides the step ladder, the filming location must have been different too.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue.
Mm-hmm.
It was filmed somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera
Not
unit.
tampered. In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Alright, so what I thought happened was that they had taken the monitor and the camera with them. Like, I thought that they had taken the whole thing. Okay, see, I thought that they did both. But I'm pretty sure... Okay, yeah. They just took the camera, because you don't need the monitor. Because when we found the body the first time, there were, like, pieces of the monitor, like, destroyed on the ground. So I thought, like, maybe they had, like, they got another camera that looked similar to the one that we had and just destroyed it and left it there. But they just took the camera, which actually makes a lot of sense. Did the killer tamper with the camera or the music, the one that was at the music venue? Question 3. What did the killer do with the camera from the... They took it with them, yeah. Because you can't increase the signal. Let's go. Huge brain.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body.
See...
But when Hyogo's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
Yep.
That means you should have realized that from the start
Aight.
and made this easier
Shut
on all
shut
of
the...
us.
You
He
contributed,
did
Jack.
discover the body. I
Akane.
doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Exactly.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
They destroyed that bitch.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually
Yep.
there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Yep.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Meaning...
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The
Because it
fact that it was
wasn't.
able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Oh shit. that place called? Was the counselor's room? Oh, the conference room. There you go.
I got it! It's possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference
Yes,
room.
sir. Okay.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Mm-hmm. To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. They did put in some work into this. It's probably gonna be this. I genuinely, I
There's
just
no
did
way
this
the
yesterday. I can't
conference
remember
room-
anything.
And the music venue looked the same.
Which place resembled the other?
Oh.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Oh fuck! I had so
Or
much
did the
trouble
music
with this
venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
one. The music venue looks like the
He might
conference
have
room.
tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Bro, Akane, you're next. Bitch, I'm killing you next.
The conference room.
That must be it!
The curtain.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference.
What did I say?
They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
Yes, sir.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
And you know what? I was like, the reason why I was looking in the hospital, like into the other room as well, the on-call room, was because I was looking for the second ladder. Because I was so certain, I wasn't super certain that was Cap, but I was very skeptical. I was looking for that second ladder. I was like, wherever that second ladder is.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room.
I can prove it with this! You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right?
Yep. Now the field of
In the
view.
video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
No.
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence.
Yes.
The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Mm-hmm.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
There were two
That candle was
candles.
likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
Mm.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided.
Mm-hmm.
The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up.
Yup.
So I didn't find anything when I went there.
Yup.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
Yeah, he's a little slow, Nagito.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
I'm talking so much shit about Hajime as if like this shit isn't occurring like back to back to back for him. I feel like I've heard Bayside Cop say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room,
Hanging video is crazy.
then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
Absolutely not.
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Yes, keep up, Akane. That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. The fake must have been the Ibuki in the conference room.
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Yes, we've established
The killer
this,
put
I
on a
thought.
hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
Yes, correct.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. No matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for
But
me
why
was
did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could
throw
go to the
off-
crime scene?
What did I say in my notebook? I think I said to throw off the time of death, or to make it seem, or I mean, not to make it seem like, but to like solidify the fact that it was a suicide by showing it on camera. But they didn't even show the actual death, so that kind of like crossed off my list. I was just assuming it was to hide the time of death
The reason the killer made a fake video.
and to give themselves an alibi.
There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Yep.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Yes. That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Yep.
You're the only one!
Goodbye, fan service.
Nikon, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer?
Get her, Hajime.
I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her is the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
You say that,
She's right.
but you don't know Tsumiki like I know Tsumiki.
A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
One slice to the neck, a single slice to the neck, and you killed her. Instant death. Girl, ain't nobody got that type of precision but you.
But we're the
Be
only
so
ones.
for real.
Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Yeah. Yep.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible
Good
that
shit,
someone who
Hajime.
wasn't
Good
already
shit,
in
good
the
shit, good
hospital
point.
went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Yes.
That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong. It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean,
It's really
Miko,
not. It's
is the
really
killer?
not.
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Okay, and you know what? Someone got killed by Teru Teru, so...
that slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
I don't buy
You
it.
still believe this woman is the killer?
Hajime, stand on business.
Hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Nagito's not. You got a friend in Nagito. Chiaki didn't say anything either. The only thing you should care about is Chiaki and Nagito's opinion. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No. No, in fact, it'd be much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Okay. Here come the crazy eyes, huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning.
What?
Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
That is true. That is true.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
What? Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
Yes.
You better not
What?
have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
This guy is so...
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from, this rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
How the fuck did you notice that?
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope,
Right.
and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Right.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
I had like a suspicion.
I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along.
Yes, he fucking did. That's why. He knew from the very moment he laid eyes on that hoe.
What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Well, it's definitely not an important clue. Yeah.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
You gotta find the truth for yourself, Hajime.
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh?
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
Yeah, I honestly didn't know how Ibuki died. Like, I kind of wasn't sure if like she was made to kill herself or if someone killed her.
And then I finished speaking.
This motherfucker's so aggravating.
Huh?
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagita's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Right?
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Never specified.
Believed it was from a hang. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That must be it!
We did fall for someone's lie.
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes. She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to
but you're
identify
the
injuries
ultimate
like
nurse.
that. That's why it's not
You're
my
the
fault if I
ultimate
made a
nurse, girl.
mistake.
Be so real.
You were right.
For real.
And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her
Low
death?
key, that is what I was thinking. Because I was like, if it is Mikan, then maybe it's because like she wanted to save... or like she promised to save the other two. Like, I don't really...
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
Oh, I see.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
I still don't get
That's a
why
little-
she did it, though.
Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
He's so fine.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
Yeah, everyone is being way too nice to
You're
her.
friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really, really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Word for word, bar for bar, what I was thinking in my head, Hajime.
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this.
Hajime is way too nice.
But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
If you want to believe someone, you have to overcome doubt first. Wait. Chiaki. I fucks with it.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Here we go.
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that.
Crazy and dirty root.
Always.
She looks like the type too, though.
It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
This bitch is annoying.
Hey, Mikan!
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends.
I love Chiaki.
But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki.
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me
I'm not
like
assuming, motherfucker. I have evidence.
Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video.
It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument
Is
is
you,
you, Hajime.
Hajime. Lock
So,
in, twin. Oh shoot, could it be, was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw the video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's gonna finish this. I'm the one who's gonna finish this. Let's go! Ah, shit. What am I doing?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
I already used all of these, I
Is
think.
the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Hospital slippers.
Ibuki and Mikon clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Camera angle.
Just from that dim candlelight?
Okay.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
There's no point in me clicking all those orange ones. I mean,
Me already!
whoa, am I colorblind purple ones?
Hajime, pay close attention and listen
I'm
well.
just gonna take a minus 10
You're
seconds.
the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Fuck! I'm so ass!
Type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Let's go! How would you have known?
Mikon, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you
How can you?
say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
Y'all are
Why
cold!
didn't you?
The fucking trio, bro. I got the big three on my team. Chiaki, Hajime, and Nagito.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me!
Huh?
Ah, yeah, she lost it.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
Okay, this was also another one, because, like, you're only
That
supposed to
tote
get
bag.
one of those
Isn't it
bags.
the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item.
Okay, when I first saw this, I thought that, like, either they put the bag on the head, like, she switched the bags out at some point. Like, I didn't really understand this
So don't
part
you think it's impossible?
until after.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer.
So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. Oh fuck, I hate the PTA, bro.
Please, draw on me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same
Theater
time.
bonus prize.
This is the end!
God, I was so...
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Oh shit. When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize.
Oh.
Which means it's not impossible to
I
use
didn't
that bag in
even
two
understand
separate
what
places.
Monokuma was saying.
So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems
killed, bro.
your
What?
desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you. Here's everything that happened in this case.
Alright.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I
Yup.
saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime.
Alright. Tell me.
When I went
Talk
to the
me.
hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby.
Mm-hmm.
The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue. When they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene.
That was the
In
part
the
that
end,
I missed.
the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance.
Clock that too.
However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open.
Yep.
With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
Hajime, you're such a good speaker.
Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you. What?
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikan!
Okay.
What?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
What do you need? Oh. Yeah, too bad this doesn't count. Fuck.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Yippee! Let's go.
Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point,
Correct.
you got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of this horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive
Don't joke
you.
around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
Hold on. I honestly just can't tell how loud the BGM is. This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
Well, that's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. Okay, I didn't even think about this. Like, I hadn't considered this as this being her motive to kill. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
know because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. Despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Hajime? Has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy. It's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had. I did not even, that never even crossed my mind, bro.
It cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease, losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh? For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
Beloved.
Huh?
Who are you talking about?
If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know.
Who? Oh,
My beloved
God.
was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me.
Oh, jeez.
They gave me value. They loved
Who?
me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
Who?
I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's
how
like nothing matters.
amazing.
I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love.
Could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair.
You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
Remember.
Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease?
But
But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this,
such despair.
are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikon? She's the real Mikon? Mikon, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikon.
Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about the World Ender Organization that you were all worried about.
You serious?
You know?
Not no, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation. Future... Midai! That's right, the symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is that Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know.
As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? Huh?
I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Monami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikon, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? That you know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us?
Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not.
Oh, hell no!
You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. Probably when that countdown ends.
Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything.
Huh?
I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Nikon, is this really you?
I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who is the person we've been spending time with up until now?
The past.
Past?
That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self.
That's...
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of peoples, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are.
Do you understand?
Like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
hey!
So it was true all along? Our memories were taken away?
Damn it!
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace?
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma. Monokuma. Is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time?
Damn it, why? Mikon, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikon Tsumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Who?
I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Who, bro?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's
Was
punishment
it a student who died already?
time!
Yay. How did Monokuma even set these executions up? Okay. Fan service to the very end is crazy. There she goes. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki Miyoda and Hiyoko Sayanji was Mikon Sumiki, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikon from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it.
It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along, Mikon was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But...
Even if her words weren't influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That is impossible! I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so... Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now, there's no way we can just move on, or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad. That's not the case. Mikon was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different from Monami.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Hey! Your right eye is made out of black beans? Hey! Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because the downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event.
Special event.
Head over to the First Islands Beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Old friend?
Huh?
Could it be Nekomaru? Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all?
Safe. How should I say this?
I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see a light of hope. The light of hope? I'm happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However,
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they had still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of Who Gives a Shit. That line doesn't suit you at all. Silence. I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikon, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then, let's all greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Oh, what the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Akane.
All right!
Alrighty then, let's go! Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.